Tonight, our Fox 5 I-Team brings you a rare glimpse behind bars in a case involving a man accused of stalking a woman who went on to be elected to the state legislature.
The I-Team has obtained jailhouse phone calls in which an Atlanta businessman accused of stalking Representative Misha Maynor lashed out at her while in jail. Senior I-Team reporter Dale Russell has this exclusive report.
Through all this, were you scared?
Absolutely.
In 2019, Misha Maynor was running to be an Atlanta City Councilwoman when she told a volunteer campaign worker he could no longer work for her.
Tonight, it's $3 Saturday right here in the cool. Y'all know how we do it.
This is the volunteer, Corwin Monson, on his Instagram page promoting the La Cura nightclub. According to his LinkedIn page, he's the managing partner of the bar and owner of both film and music companies.
He immediately started retaliating against me. He filed an ethics complaint against me. He went to work with the other campaign.
Maynor says it got worse. She filed a petition for a protective order in July of 2019, claiming Corwin Monson showed up to her home on average 2 to 3 times a week, joined her church, called 10 times a day, and warned her that he was going to f her up. A judge granted her request.
It really got to the point where I had to have my volunteers be my bodyguards.
Weeks later, Maynor filed a police report claiming Monson violated the restraining order. She claims Monson showed up at her church, Friendship Baptist, sitting in the church just looking at her. According to police report, Atlanta officers arrested Monson here off of North Avenue on a felony aggravated stalking charge. He was released on bond. But it didn't end there. Monson was arrested a year later on another aggravated stalking charge for contacting Representative Maynor via Facebook, according to this police report. Monson was locked up again in December of last year. He's still in jail after pleading not guilty and is awaiting trial.
Praise God, he is in jail. I feel a little bit safer.
A month after the arrest, Misha Maynor was sworn in as the new state representative from the 56th District in Atlanta. While Representative Maynor waits for her case to go to trial, the I-Team got a rare glimpse into what's going on behind these jailhouse walls. Through an open records request, we got recordings of phone calls made by Corwin Monson from jail to his wife and lawyer. In the calls, Monson lashed out at the woman he's accused of stalking.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
Inmates make calls from jail but are told up front someone could be listening.
I don't want that being no state representative. Keep that out of state house. Now let's play hardball.
Still, Monson showed anger in one call with his wife and to his then attorney, Fulton County Commissioner Marvin Arrington. He claimed Misha Maynor lied under oath during a hearing and stole lawn equipment from him. She told us both claims are not true. On one of the calls, Monson said he will stay in prison for 10 years if he has to get back at her.
But I want that shut down.
We let Representative Maynor hear the recording.
The fact that he would say he will stay in jail for 10 years out of sheer hate for me, like that's crazy. If a judge lets him out, what do you think he's going to do to me?
Then at the end of one conversation, Monson tells his wife he wants Representative Maynor criminally charged with theft and perjury.
My fight is, you gotta take that out. I'm not playing no games with this.
Representative Maynor, once again, finds it threatening.
That needs to go to the DA's office. He's telling a Fulton County commissioner, I want to take a citizen out. How would that make you feel?
Commissioner Arrington withdrew as attorney in Corwin Monson's case and did not respond to repeated requests for comments. Monson's new attorney, Christy Gladden, wrote us to say, we've only heard the prosecution side of the case so far, and her client's innocent until proven guilty, and she believes the evidence will exonerate him. Dale Russell, Fox 5 News.